When your appliances break down, do you get them fixed or maybe you just buy a new one?
Yeah, right. A report by a consumer group, CALPIRG, says repairs are so expensive these days. You know this, you've seen it. We often opt for throwing things out. But a bill to make it easier to get repairs is heading for its first hearing in Sacramento.
Yeah, 7 on your sites. Michael Finney says it may be gaining momentum.
Yeah. I don't think young people even think about repairing anything.
No, I'm sure they don't.
I mean, and that's a problem. Lawmakers proposed this so-called right to repair bill last year and it failed, but now supporters are more confident. 20 other states are considering similar legislation, and New York State just passed a bill. The idea is to bring back the old-fashioned repair shop, giving them the tools they need to repair today's appliances.
It started filling up with a bunch of water, and it started beeping, and we couldn't really turn it off.
Toby No recalls how water kept flooding his family's dishwasher. Fixing it seemed too difficult.
And we just knew that it was going to be really expensive to repair it.
Then there's the time Toby's smartphone went blank.
The camera was still amazing, but it was just that one thing where my bottom half of the screen stopped working and I couldn't press it.
The repair cost was so high, he bought a new phone instead.
That shouldn't be the norm, especially for a $1,000 piece of equipment. We should be able to repair that.
Sander Cushion of consumer group CALPIRG says companies make it too hard for customers to fix their own devices. Now, California lawmakers are reviving a so-called right to repair bill. It would require companies to provide tools and instruction manuals so repair shops could fix all appliances.
A lot of people, if they had the option, they would want to just repair it. It's just people are being pushed into buying new, again, because repairs are so expensive.
Manufacturers have pushed back, saying modern machinery is too complex for third-party repairs, and companies own rights to their patents and software. Still, proponents say manufacturers shouldn't stand in the way of consumers trying to repair their own belongings.
They restrict access to the manuals that repair shops need to fix things like tablets or computers. And then there's software locks where they can electronically lock you out from repairing anything.
Cushion says consumers throw out more appliances than ever.
One really scary fact is that in California every day, we throw away 46,000 cell phones just every day, just in California. And that's insane.
CALPIRG found Americans spend an average of $1,700 a year buying new gadgets, while throwing out nearly 7 million tons of broken ones, piling up in landfills. A right to repair bill failed last year, but advocates say similar bills could give California a boost. CALPIRG listed bills in 20 states that would give new access to tools and manuals for everything from farm equipment to wheelchairs to TV sets. And if repair shops had new tools, he says, it could be a return to the old days.
We're going to see a resurgence of these independent repair shops, and consumers will be able to take their TV or whatever it is to a repair shop down the street.
The bill faces its first hearing in the state Senate tomorrow. It comes as State Attorney General Rob Bonta joined his counterparts across the country urging national right to repair laws. So how important is this to you? If you've had trouble fixing an appliance, I want to hear about it. Go to abc7news.com/7 on your side and tell me your story.